All right, good morning, my friends. Welcome. Happy Monday. Welcome to the special episode of Kevin at 7. Sales pressure drives me crazy. And I bet it drives you crazy too. Hang on, let me get this set up here for you guys. There we go. All right, now there's no earthquake. It's just me getting set up. Good morning, my friends. Good to see you this morning. Why most sales tactics don't work. And I remember when I was brand new in real estate, I was told to go watch Glenn Ross, which is basically a movie on how to be a hard, forceful closer that you force people to say yes to you. Here is what I'm going to tell you. People do not like to be forced. People do not like to feel like they are being manipulated. And a lot of the sales tactics, a lot of the sales strategies that we use are that way. So I have a daughter that is, she's happy. She's very happy being single, but she's kind of like, okay, I'm interested in finding the right guy. And so with COVID and all this kind of lockdowns, the normal social interactions are a little more difficult. So she's doing some of the online stuff. And she went on a blind, is it a blind date when they find them on social media? I guess it's not a blind date, but anyway, it was a internet dating site. And so she went on a date with him. And the guy tried hard. But she said, I just wasn't attracted. I just wasn't attracted to him. And so the harder he tried, the less attracted she was. Now, that happens for you as a real estate agent, is when we try to force people, we try to convince people, we try to entrap people through asking the right questions and reduction to the ridiculous and all the sales tactics that we were taught. If you've been taught sales tactics, and so many of the time it doesn't work. Here's the principle. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming on. If you'll give me give it a thumbs up, but also post where you are so I can get to know you. If you just post where you are so I can get to know who you are, it's good to see you. All right. Here's the principle. People love to be attracted. They hate to be entrapped. They love to be attracted. They hate to feel like they're being entrapped, like you're trapping them in with your fancy questions and your objection handlers and all that. When people feel like you are manipulating them, that you're trying to force them to do something that they do not want to do, they're going to resist that. And this is the whole main thing about winning and losing in these conversations. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Let me see as you come on. Post where you're from, just like Sarah Kay. Good morning from Sacramento. Good morning, Celia from Phoenix, Arizona. Good to see you. What's up, Ronald from Inglewood, New Jersey? Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Diana from OC. Beautiful. Will this be on replay? So when I do a live stream on YouTube, I don't know what it's called on YouTube, but a YouTube Live, it's always recorded. So it just goes up as a YouTube video after this is over. One of the things that I train agents is you must have an attractive character. Okay, now we're not talking about, you must be an attractive character. We're not talking about how looks. We're talking about a way of showing up and a way of communicating that makes people want to hear more. They want to talk to you. They want to learn from you. They want to listen to you. As opposed to being the kind of person that makes people want to run away. Like, you're pressuring me. Why are you pressuring me? People do not like pressure. They do not like to be pushed. People like to be attracted. Okay, and how do you attract? So one of the mistakes that we make is we always look for the perfect way to trap, make them say yes to me. How do I make them say yes? And the problem with that is the more that you try to make them say yes, the less they want to say yes. They feel like you're pressuring them. And this happens in dating, and it happens in sales, right? Do you guys like it when you go, maybe you're talking to any sales conversation, a car dealership or a nice department store where there are actually salespeople, is a good salesperson listens to what you want. They ask you questions, they find out what you want, and then they try to help fill the need of what you want. So they're presenting to you what you're looking for in a way that makes you go like, that's what I want. That's what I want. Wow, thank you. So they're guiding you, they're helping you make a decision to get something you want versus trying to, convince you and somehow create this sense of logic that if you don't buy this, you're going to miss out on this opportunity and like it's never going to happen again. And you're an idiot if you don't. And this is the difference between attraction and manipulation. People like to be attracted. They don't like to feel like they're being forced or entrapped. And just like it is in dating, you don't want to feel like somebody's trying to trap you or force you to like them. They are attracting you to like them. How do you attract people? By being interested in what they're interested in, having conversations with them, asking questions, and listening, and then helping them get what they want. Okay, now a lot of times we get confused. Like we think what they want is what they say is really what they want. Like, well, I'm looking for they're like, will you cut your commission? And so we think, oh, commission. So they're what they want is they want a discount commission. No, nobody wants a discount commission. They want to be smart with their money. They want to get the most money in their pocket. This is what they want. Nobody's out after your commission. They're out after their own interest, which is more money in their pocket. So if we get fixated on the wrong thing, then we're trying to convince them why our commission is worth it. When that's like we're trying to defend our commission rather than defend what they want, which is getting the most money in their pocket. Okay, if this is making sense, can I see some thumbs up? I don't know how this works here. Good morning, guys. Good morning from the South Bay, James. Which South Bay, James, are you in? There's a lot of South Bays. Good morning, Louis. Good morning from Denver, Colorado. Aurora, good to see you guys. All right. Luis from Lisbon, Portugal. Good to see you. Sarita from South Africa. Yes. Shelly from Mississippi. Good morning, guys. Good morning. This is what I want you to think about. Whenever you're training as a real estate agent, you're listening to your manager or sales manager, your broker, or training, any training, is be very, very aware. Are you being taught to care about people and to pay attention to their best interests and serve their best interests, or are you being taught how to manipulate people and how to get them to, kind of trap them into a corner and logic them into? People don't do things for logical reasons. They do things for emotional reasons. So think, how can I attract people? Here's how you attract them: by focusing on what they want, not what you want. Even the way you say things, even your language. Okay, even your language. If I focus on listing their house, that's focusing on what I want, not what they want. If I focus on them getting into their new home, that's focusing on what they want. Okay, getting a listing is what I want. Getting into a new house is what they want. Okay, as an example. And so if I want to attract people, I focus on the conversation. I focus the conversation on what they want, not what I want. All right, guys, there is your pearl of wisdom for the week on this Covenant 7. Happy Monday. I hope you have a great week. Play to win. Always expect yes, and we'll talk soon.